Naruto 611, the entire Shinobi Alliance arrived. Wow, okay. Wow, who picked that? I didn't hear anybody say the entire army was going to show up. Konoha 11 plus the whole army? Okay, well. Anyway, that's what we got, which was awesome. Now, the first part of the chapter is pretty much what we expected. I thought Kishimoto did a pretty good job with the Beast Bomb that we all knew wasn't going to do anything. He flicks it back into the Eight Tails. Okay, that was well done. Madara being arrogant and cocky, pretty much what we saw. And then it starts to get more interesting to me. I mean, this is all stuff we already knew, but the whole thing about Obito saying, hey, Naruto was like I was, and it's just that he's younger, and when he gets older, he'll get more cynical, and he'll see there's really no hope, and he'll basically turn to the dark side. So, and then this is what Obito says. He says, don't worry, everything will be fine. There is no ninjutsu in the world that can surpass the infinite Tsukiyami. And he says, and then of course the whole thing about Naruto is saying he's going to be Hokage. And he says, I'll make you Hokage inside the Jutsu. So his magical little dream world with unicorns and rainbows that Obito somehow thinks he's actually going to create, where everybody's happy and nobody's sad and everybody's a winner and nobody's a loser. And then of course at the very end, the last page, Naruto says, well, I've got this wind cutting technique and it's the most awesome jiu-jitsu ever, and it's gonna trump yours. So right at the end he says, okay, that's it, you're done. But between that, of course, now the army shows up. Now there's also a problem, and now the army showing up was really awesome. Like I said, I didn't expect it. Did anybody expect it? Because like I said, I didn't hear anybody predict the whole army showing up. But it was that was pretty good. Now the whole thing about and anybody got an idea on this? Because the sensing water polo isn't keeping its shape. That means that. And it looks pear-shaped, which isn't going, that's not good when things go pear-shaped. So that's going to be something I'm sure we're going to hear a lot more about. So, yeah, I would assume that means that whatever the process of destroying and recreating the world, I guess, has been initiated, is probably what it's going to be. But it was awesome to see the Konoha 11. It's awesome to see the whole alliance show up. So that means that basically Kishimoto has all these different ninjas and different combinations and skills that he can use to pull everything together to try to defeat Madara and the Jubi and Obito, which is going to be pretty interesting. And what was really great is, of course, them saving Team Kurama right in the beginning was the Shinobi Alliance, of course, coming over the over the hill at the nick of time. But being able to use combining their techniques in order to move that destructive beam, shot away from Naruto, our Team Kurama. So that's just you're seeing them, combining and using their techniques and making them more powerful. So I liked it. It was good. It was the only thing really negative about it was two things. One, of course, the beginning was pretty much what we already knew. The other thing was kind of a mixture for me, because we have the whole Shinobi Alliance, we have the Jubi, we have Madara, Toby's been revealed. We have this whole thing, and I'm sitting here and I'm like really feeling like the end is on the way. I'm really feeling that we're close to it, or closer to it. So that was kind of made me happy and sad at the same time. But also, as we've discussed in especially some of the last videos, was that if Sasuke isn't here, okay, then that means that this Jubi situation will be dealt with, and then it's going to be later that Sasuke gets his power up and his stuff, and then they will meet later. And there may be several things that happen in between that, but it doesn't look like the whole thing of Sasuke showing up and trying to form the old team back. So that doesn't seem like that's going to happen at all. But anyway, I liked it. It's good, and definitely feeling like the end is coming. Let's just say it gives me mixed feelings. But anyway, let me go ahead and close this out. I really do appreciate all my subscribers, old and new. And thumbs up would be awesome. Really, really would appreciate it. And remember, you can always subscribe. You can always unsubscribe. You can do anything that you want to. Until next time, take care.